you
I
feel?
thought it was a good question.
What do you feel is the most difficult part for you in manifesting the things that you want? What are you finding you're having the most trouble with?
I'll tell you, because I was thinking about that very thing today.
Okay.
For me, the hardest part of it is when it's changing my mindset. It's changing my mindset. Um, for example, my brain will sometimes do compulsive thoughts. For I had a let's see, how to explain this. I used to have migraines horribly. Oh Jesus God, I have migraines, and they started when I was in my young teens, and I had migraines horribly. I love this. I just saw the APS man come in. I can see.
Huh?
I had them horridly until I left Clifford. And when in 2000, when I left Clifford, I started living alone. And it's just me and Anna. And ever since then, I've had precious few. I'll have one maybe every few years. Okay, so my entire life I've had these from the time that I was like, I don't know, 10, 11, 12, right in there, up until now. Well, I haven't had one for, God, probably 3 years now it's been since I've had one, because I don't think I ever had one at the old apartments. I had lived there for 2 years. I've been here over a half a year already, coming up on a year here pretty soon. Okay, so what I mean by that is, okay, so in my head, I've always had to deal with these migraines, and they've just been a fact of life. And last night, when I laid down, I knew it was trying to get me, because I lose part of my vision, and it's hard to explain. My vision does bizarre things when I'm fixing to have one.
Right.
The specialist explained that something about when your blood vessels had the contractions, you don't realize it, but then when they release, then everything gets crazy and it affects your eyes and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, so it started last night before you and I stopped talking. And so I was thinking I wasn't going to say anything. I was going to keep my mouth shut. And I did. I kept my mouth shut. And in my head, you know, I've been accustomed to just dealing with them when they come on. And I was thinking, I don't have to live with this. Perfect health is mine. This does not have to be a part of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but my mindset has always been, this is just part of your life. Just suck it up and deal with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so to change my mindset to, no, I don't have to cope with this. Then I went to sleep last night, and I woke up this morning, and I still had it. I still had the vision issues. I could feel that feeling that you get when the migraine is just fixing to come on. And then, of course, my stupid, compulsive monkey mind is going, bet your brain's going to hemorrhage. I bet you have a brain tumor. I've been, blah, 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 stupid stuff. And I kept going, no, cancel, that ain't right. That's not me talking. That is not me. I don't accept that. That's just ego running its monkey brain. That isn't me. I'm not accepting it. No, that's not what my life is going to be. And then it's like, it kept coming to my mind, everybody that dies feels wonderful just before they die.
Oh my God.
It's like, no, I'm not accepting that. That isn't what's going to happen here. That's not how my life is going to go. That is not part of the deal. It's just like, oh my God, shut the fuck up, monkey mind. You're driving me insane.
Right.
And so it's like, okay, so with whatever it is that I'm trying to change, finances, health, relationships, whatever it is, that monkey mind, that insane ego monkey chatter bullshit will start with insane statements like what I just said, whatever it pertains to.
Mm-hmm.
Fighting that shit is what I find the hardest in manifesting, because I have to conquer the ego monkey chatter in order to manifest. And that monkey chatter is so fucking hard to stop.
Right. So it's like your own self-talk, unconscious self-talk gets you.
There's two self-talks. And I learned that from the movie Revolver. I don't know if it's on Netflix or not. It's well worth watching. If you can get your hands on the UK version, it's a million times better than the American version. They butchered it for America. Idiots. Okay. In the UK version, actually, you know what? You have the money. You could probably go to a UK site and buy it and pay for the shipping and get it. I can't. What it is, in the UK version, they tell you it's about the ego. It's about the monkey chatter in the mind. They make it very obvious this was the whole fucking movie's about. Well, when they brought it to the USA, they butchered it and just made it into a gangster movie.
Okay.
So you kind of have to read between the lines, and you have to know what the movie's supposed to be about to even catch on in the American version. What? You called me. What do you mean, hold on? But anyway, in Revolver, it makes it very, if you know what you're looking for and you know what the movie's about, it makes it very plain. There are two internal voices. One is your own self voice. The other one is your ego monkey chatter voice, which is not you. And the whole crescendo of the movie is when the star of Revolver realizes that's not me. His voice was telling him to go do something, and he said, I'm on to you. I know you're not me.
So it's that other voice in your head, the one that
other
voice is trying to tell you the doom and gloom aspects of your life. Okay.
That's the
so it's
ego.
Okay.
Yes. And the ego is what really just pisses the crap out of me, because that's what makes my manifesting so hard. Once I have conquered that in whatever realm it is that I'm dealing with, once I have conquered that ego monkey chatter bullshit, I'm good. I'm gone. It's mine. I'm done. But I hate when the ego...
And when do you find that the ego monkey chatter voice comes on for you?
It would be easier for me to tell you when it's gone. Because it's pretty much always there. It's an always can be there in the background kind of thing.
From Anajoy. Here is the message. I'm full. I want to be covered up.
I'll be right there to give you your blanket. Forgot to put her blanket back over, damn it. The way that I can calm and silence the monkey chatter is through Eckhart Tolle's methods. And that is stopping all thoughts, getting in the immediate now, and focusing on something that is in my immediate right now. And I have learned that will stop the monkey chatter for me. The problem with that is if you're up running around and doing stuff and interacting with people, how the hell are you supposed to do that while you're doing all that? I pretty much have to be still to do that.
Is there something that brings the monkey chatter on? Like, is it fear?
Sure.
Is it
stress, fear, negative people, any of that, sickness, weakness, any of those things. Fear is the biggest one. But yeah, stress, fear, anger at someone, just something that like drives you crazy and you can't get it to stop. Anything that sends you in the rabbit hole, anything that sends you into that kind of a tailspin will cause that ego monkey chatter bullshit to start.
Okay.
And if you watch the movie, it explains it so much better than what I could. It's like, okay, his voice was telling him, for an example, like, don't let this guy take advantage of you, blah, blah, blah. And he's in the elevator. That's the crescendo of the movie. He's in the elevator, and he finally realizes that voice is not me. And he says to the voice, and you can hear him fighting in the elevator with his ego. He wins, but you hear the whole fight. And the tricky thing is, see, if you don't know what you're looking at, it just looks like he's going nuts. But if you know what you're looking at, you can tell he's here, the ego's over here, and they're fighting each other. They're having a conversation going back and forth. So anyway, he tells it, I'm on to you. I know who you are. You are not me. And he says, of course I'm you. I've been with you your whole life. I am you. You aren't anybody but me. And he's like, no, I know. You are not me. And anyway, so that helped me put a dividing line between what was monkey chatter and what is me. Now, me knows damn good and well there ain't nothing wrong with me. Let me tell you the end of that story. Paul Harvey's the rest of the story. I never did come down with the full-fledged migraine. Never did. But I had the precursor for, dear God, damn near 24 hours.
Oh.
But I never did get the migraine. Just the precursor for a very long time. But I was determined there was no way in hell I was going to accept that. And so I had to like separate in my mind when those things would talk. I have to remind myself that's not me. No, we're not having that. No, that's not the way it's going to be. Me says, hell no, I'm not accepting that. That's not how my life is going to go. Perfect health is mine. And so anyway, the hardest part of me manifesting is separating those two, getting that ego monkey chatter bullshit gone to where my thought is what's going on. And my thought knows perfect health is mine. That's just the way it is. Mm-hmm. That's the way it's going to be. That's mine. And that it used to be my ego monkey chatter bullshit mind just drove me fucking insane. And especially before I knew what it was and then knew how to silence it. And it's still, it tries to flare its head up. Things that like drive me crazy. 9 times out of 10, that's just my ego monkey bullshit mind. That's all it is.
This is such a big topic. But I know you have to go cover up Anna, and I have Savannah trying to Skype me continuously.
Oh,
and I can.
You got to go. You got to go. Okay, well, contact me when you're done with Savannah, and maybe we can pick that
let's
subject
pick back up on this with part 2 as soon as I talk to Savannah.
Okay, love you.
All right, okay.
Bye.
I'll be back. Bye.